Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of Giant Simulator. It's me, Taparme here, and I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you do like the video, the content, my angle on the game as I tell it, please like, subscribe, and smash that bell for notifications when I do drop new videos. I want to thank you all for subscribing. Those of you who have, we are nearing the 300 subscriber mark, and that is a huge mark to be at. So again, thank you all. I really do appreciate it. So, today we're here to talk about the new update, version 5.184, as it happens to be today, as a few additional things were added since the artifacts came out last Thursday evening, I believe. So, this past weekend for the holiday, I have been away from my computer. Therefore, I've only been on mobile and not able to upload any new content. So I apologize for that, but I am back and ready to roll now with a new artifact update. But I know there's been plenty of content to keep you busy in the meantime on YouTube. So here we are today. I want to give you my thoughts on the artifact after playing around with it on the mobile device and just figuring out kind of what's going on with things. So as you probably know by now, there are new artifacts to the game. And what that is a little icon found under your pet, and they give you multipliers for gold, soul gems, and quest points. So these are very important, and you will start out with the ability to put 2 on, unless you buy the game pass to increase that to 4, which you see I have done here. So last week I bought some artifacts just to see how the multipliers work, and they are actually quite a game changer. My thoughts on this version and update in general, since the second I saw it drop last Thursday, was that this is a definite game changer, not only for a beginner or novice player, let's just say that, but also the pro power players on the higher end as well, because multipliers are multipliers, so they're going to really improve everyone's quality of life in the game and the speed at which you acquire certain goals. So it'll make it easier for you to achieve certain goals and level up faster, have more fun opening chests and acquiring the skins and weapons that you are looking for. So these artifacts are very powerful. I took them all off right now, and just to show you where I ended before the update came, I am passively bringing in 831k gold. 831.37k is where I was before the update launched. That is with a full team of level 30 bullies. And the skills being at 1142. So pre-artifact update, most of the videos you've seen up until this one right now, which I'm excited to start, I have got up to skill level 1142 and a full team of 8 level 30 bullies, bringing my passive income again to 831,000. So these artifacts are a huge game changer, and you want to acquire these immediately because the gold, soul gem, and quest point multipliers are huge in the progression of the game and probably where it's going forward. So we knew when the quest point tracker became available in game that quest points were going to definitely be implemented and used somehow in the game. What that was, I personally didn't know, but I assumed it was going to be to purchase things or possibly serve as a gateway to another area, which that could be the case down the road. But now that we are here, we know that those quest points are used to buy artifacts to increase power gain. So simply just equipping them on gives multipliers. This ancient shard one gives 3.65, and the earthen orb gives me 3s across the board. So putting all 4 on together, increase my multipliers by 13.3, and you'll see the gold passive goes up to 877k as a result of that. So that is quite significant. The gold multiplier is really great. Soul gems, of course, is huge, and this does apply to rebirth. So when you rebirth, you will get a ton of soul gems. When you sit in the soul gem circle, you will get much more than before, which felt like nothing. And of course, when you kill the demon king up there, he will drop a ton more for you as well. And quest points. The quest points felt so low, going quest after quest after quest to get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 quest points if you were lucky. And it took a long time. I know before the update hit on Thursday, I was grinding pretty hard because I had a low amount, and it took multiple hours to get 1 or 2,000 a night. So this immediately gives me 13.3 times per quest. So this number just speeds up if you're really in the zone and turn those quests, turn them in as fast as you can. So the artifacts, definitely a huge element of the game. They can be found here in the temple. You see me chilling on top of this, but the temple gateway you can now enter from the cave. There is a gateway in the back, just past the 1 million pet chest. You'll see a big doorway, go through it, and you come out here, and you can come up this new area to where you can spend quest points and open up these new chests. So these are the artifacts. You could buy some for 1,000 quest points, 10,000, and 100,000. You see that the quality of them improves with each tier. These are blue, superior, and an epic level on the bottom right. But then if you spend 10,000, they're all epic with a legendary chance. And then finally, the big ones at the end, 100,000, all legendaries with the 1% chance at the artifact mask, which is pretty cool and apparently gives you 5 gold, soul gem, and quest point multiplier across the board. So get 4 of those and you're 20 times everything shown in this menu here. I think the pyramid here gives you 4s and so forth. The ones I have right now, Ancient Shard, which needs to have a little N stuck in there, it gives 3.65. So not too bad. And then I have 2 of the earthen orbs, which give 3s, and those are from the 10,000 chest right here, down below. So I started out last Thursday. I bought a few of these just to see how they are, and I got the Tome of Mana and Void Gem as well. And I slotted in some 10,000s, got a couple 100,000s, and we're doing all right so far. So in terms of gameplay and how this affects it, simply enough, you're going to be getting more gold. Passively, killing Borak, doing quests, you're going to get much more soul gems on rebirth, and the quest points are just going to come in a lot faster as well when you're actively completing quests. All of that is huge, and you are given the opportunity to equip 2 artifacts when you do just play the game as is. So my goal is to eventually get 4 of the masks. It's going to take a while probably, but to have 20s across the board will give peak performance, and that is what we're going for here. But starting out, it is very important for you. However many quest points you have, if you have enough to buy 10,000s, certainly buy those. 100,000s, of course. But if you only have a few thousand quest points, buy a couple of these. These are going to be so good. Even just having 2 of these equipped, it's going to make your life so much better. And what I would do if I was a lower level, what I plan to do on an alt character, is get 2 of those, grind out a whole bunch of quests, get 2 of those, get the multipliers going, and then really just spam rebirths at a decent level so that when you go to upgrade, you get a ton of gems. You see I'm going to have 5.62 billion when I do rebirth. So I'm planning on rebirthing very soon here, get those in and get that process going. So the artifacts, definitely a huge update. It is going to be a game changer and improve the quality of life for all players. For lower level players, this means you will be able to rebirth and reap rewards at a much faster rate than we have before now. So I just released a video about a week ago where I featured the feat of strength of acquiring 1,000 skills. I wasn't the first to achieve it, but definitely one of the few at that time, only a week or so ago, to achieve it. So having skill level 1,000 was huge. My passive gain, as you saw in the beginning of this video, was above 800,000 with my bullies. And that is what I was bringing in before this update. But I know after I rebirth and get all those skills going in, my next skill level is going to be over 2,000. And I'm going to be bringing in a million, 1.7, 1.8, close to 2 million gold passively once I do that. So that is a game changer on my level as well. So this update definitely will make it easier for everyone to acquire gold levels and all that much faster. Open up more of those $100,000 chests and go for the light hunters to equip those as everyone wants, and also allow you to get gold faster to come up here and purchase the 20 million gold pets or the 10 million gold skins. Try to get Beck the Fire God. it will just make it that much easier for you as a player to save gold or to earn gold by actively completing quests, killing Borok to rake that gold in with the multipliers that the artifacts give you, on top of if you're actively rebirthing to really take advantage of the increase in soul gems to improve your skills. And you will see this go up slowly and slowly as your character progresses. And that is what makes this game fun. It's what has been fun for me since I have been playing it at a very intense level for such a long time. We have almost a billion gold stacked away here as I'm just standing around. So the second feature then, let's jump to, is the most recent one in the 5.184, as you see on the bottom left of my screen. And that includes locks. So what that is, first I saw that this new lock thing was implemented with these artifacts. I was like, oh, what is that? Well, you could lock or unlock your artifacts. Basically, when you lock them, you will not be able to sell them. So that's great. You can lock them in place and ensure that you won't accidentally fat finger or just not paying attention if you're watching something on the side, get distracted. You will not accidentally sell your artifacts. And I was thinking, wouldn't that be great to have applied to other menus in the game? Swords, skins, definitely pets. So I'm sure the developers were thinking the same way and probably heard feedback from many other players. But hey, sure enough, here we have it. We have pets now with the same capability to lock and unlock them. So that means, for me, this is huge. This is great. A huge quality of life improvement because if you watch the channel and watch the videos, you know that I do a lot of mass chest openings. A lot. And that is how I got a bag full of bullies and a full Mantu army team here. From doing massive chest openings, checking the statistics, seeing if the drop chances are close to accurate of what they actually are shown here, with the 20%, 9.5, 0.5%, for example. And having that lock mechanism now, so I can lock all the ones I want to keep, meaning only the slots available. I will even have a potential to sell, because man, every time I went to sell pets, I was like, am I accidentally going to sell a bully or a Mantu? Would not have been a good day. But luckily that didn't happen, and now if I remember to lock the pets I want to keep, well, that won't happen in the future. The only thing I do wish Mytho Games implements sometime soon is an increase in capacity for pets. I would prefer them to do it now to continue on, content-wise for you, more mass pet openings. But surely in the future, if they do release a new pet, they should bump up that capacity. Because ultimately now, all pets sell for 1,000 gold, even if you have a bunch of them stocked in there to resell them upon rebirth. I mean, let's be real, with the artifact multipliers now and everyone's skill points potentially being able to skyrocket that much faster with the soul gem multiplier, the 50,000 gold you're going to potentially get upon rebirth is not going to be that big of a deal. So come on, Mytho Games. Bump this capacity up and let us keep the pets we have while having room to do massive pet openings. But I will say the bulk sell feature, which is a new part on top of the lock, is quite beautiful. So we'll test it out right now and we'll just buy some of these. Got slot for 5. Okay, just getting spammed here with a bunch. Clicking so fast. Alright, so we just bought 5. And here they are. We got Sharky and these guys over here. So I could just click bulk sell. Bam, 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 bam. If I want to try to sell a Mantu, nothing's happening when I click it. Or the bully because it's locked. So beautiful. If I'm not paying attention, you know what? I'm not going to be able to sell it. So click them all. Bulk sell. Get them out of your bags. Rinse and repeat the process. It is a beautiful quality of life change, so thank you for that. I really wish I had that when I was opening up 750 of these chests just last week, because that was a tedious process. So if I had this button and I could just quickly do this, that is so much nicer. So great quality of life improvement there. So those are some of the improvements with this most recent update. The artifact system, of course, and the lock feature for the pet UI, along with the bulk sell. But in addition to that, there is a mass upgrade for rebirths. So when you do collect those massive soul gems when you do rebirth, you no longer have to click click, 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 click. Sometimes it took hours for us to do, depending on the level we rebirth. So now we can just click a button and it calculates it all automatically and bumps you up to that. So I'm looking forward to that when I do hit my next rebirth coming up very soon, which will bring me over the 2K mark, I believe, in skills. Just a click away and we're done. So some other things to note for this video. And my thoughts on the update are some of the quests have been changed. So the arena ones, definitely huge quality of life for everyone. As you see right here, I have the quest. Join the arena 4 times. That the quest to basically place top 3 or kill X amount of players in the arena, I believe have been scrapped. And now we have a new one, join the arena 4 times. So instead of 2 arena quests, we have 1. I think that is a welcome thing as well, because it felt like the arena quests were coming up so consistently, and depending on your level and play, it was hard to really complete those. So this is going to make it possible for anyone to complete the quest. You just have to join the arena X amount of times, and bam, you're done. Don't worry about placing, killing players, anything. You join, you're good to go. That's great. I did notice a little bit before the update landed last week when I was quest grinding pretty hard for a few days in the beginning of the week. It could have just been coincidence, but I don't know if some work was being done on the back end, adjusting percentages and frequency of quests to appear, but I was definitely getting much less of the arena quests in general and more of collect golden eggs, orbs, kill Borak, kill the Demon King. Those seem like they were coming to me personally at a higher percentage than any of the 2 arena ones they had at the time. So I think that's great. As you see, there's also a skip quest button here. Unfortunately, it does ask you to pay Robux every single time. It's 50 Robux, so it's not that much, but it does add up if you just don't want to do the quest or it's hard. Click it and you can pay 50 Robux. Perhaps they could have implemented something that allowed you to have 1 free skip a day, and that would be probably very welcome in the community, I'm going to guess. You're allowed to click that skip quest button once per day and skip a quest. But then afterwards you will pay 50 Robux to continue to do so that you can't abuse the option to skip. So that's something to think about, possibly as an enhancement for this game. So something else I'd like to let you know, if you are still listening and sticking with me, which I do appreciate, is there is actually a new code for the game. It was released on Mithril Games Twitter when the update dropped, and I see people asking for codes all the time. I know there's several YouTubers out there that post codes or code thumbnails, some sort of title that give codes, and then it takes about 7 minutes just to get to that code. So I'm not including that in this video as a title or anything like that. I just want to let you know, if you are still watching, that there is a code. So please take advantage of it, and I appreciate you sticking with me this far. So that code is simply Artifact. Go in and type in Artifact. It will give you 500 quest points. I already redeemed it on this character. So it is a working code. Again, it is Artifact, and it will give you 500 quest points, which is half of the 1,000 quest point artifact. So that should get you going. If you don't have enough quest points, maybe it'll set you over to where you can. So please make good use of that code right there. I don't know of any other specifically. If other YouTubers are given a code, guess you'll have to check out their videos. I unfortunately do not have a code to give you. That would be nice and welcoming. I would love to have codes for you in the future, so we'll just see where things go with that. But to end off this video with my thoughts, I'm going to also say, if you are going to use Robux, if you have any Robux available to you, that you can buy quest points straight up on this board found back here. And there is a double quest points game pass which you can buy, which will just double any quest points you acquire at all. So I do have the double quest points game pass, and as you see, if I spend 100 Robux, I get 266,000 quest points. So we'll go ahead and buy that momentarily. Should bring us over 300,000 total, and we'll pop open 3 of these and see if we get lucky with a mask or something, just to replace these 2 blues that I have on. So I'll go ahead and do that. But hey, if you are thinking about it, I do want to give you a heads up. Don't go ahead and don't buy these right away. if you're close to having artifacts on, or make sure you have your artifacts equipped, because the game pass, if you buy it or if you equip artifacts, it does directly affect the amount of quest points you'll get, but the Robux that you pay stay the same. So if you see me unequip these here, if I have no artifacts on and I come in here without putting any on, I'll get 20,000 quest points for 100 Robux, and that is with the game pass. So it goes from 20,000 to, what was it, 266,000 when I put them back on. Let's go ahead and do that. So my multiplier is 13.3 and it goes up to 266,000. So that is 13.3 times. So make sure you do that. It's definitely a tip if you're going to use any of the Robux you have to buy game passes to just improve your quality of gameplay and help you achieve things faster, or quest points if you want to get a jump start on this instead of farming quests for a long time, which we'll probably all end up having to do anyways. So I am a Robux Premium subscriber, so I do get X amount of Robux every month, and I have been saving them for ultimately the update of Giant Simulator, because I knew eventually there would be one, even though there hasn't been for a couple months before this point. So I had quite a bit in the stockpile, and that's why I bought game passes and some quest points here I'm going to buy. So that is my strategy for conserving my Robux, and let's go ahead and just buy 100 right now. The other reason I like buying game passes for this game, as it is really the only game I play on Roblox, some others I mess around with, but not really too much, is because I enjoy the game. I think it's a great development team, and you know what? It supports them and the time and effort they put into updating the game. So it's really just not a bad thing for anyone. So let's go ahead and buy 3 of these chests to end out this video. Maybe we'll get the mask, maybe some pyramids. I've been seeing a lot of those around. Let's give this a click. It is the Guardian Rune. Okay. That one's up there on the top left, 15% chance. Tome of the Watcher. And what will number 3 be? Ancient's Shard again. Gotta slap an N in there for that typo. So let's check them out. So right now we have Ancient Shard already. Can't even say it. And Earthen Orb gives 3s. So this one's better. This one's better, of course. So let's go ahead and unequip that. Unequip that. We'll put on another Ancient's Shard. And Tome of the Watcher. We'll go ahead and give these a lock by clicking the lock button. And now you see the multiplier went up 14.75. So now it went from 13.3 to 14.75. Not bad at all. So now I'd get 295,000 if I bought them. So there you go. We're now decked out in all epics. 3 ancient shards, 1 of the books, forget the name of it already, Tome of the Watcher. Nice little eye on it. So yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to grinding out, doing some good rebirths, getting those skills up, trying to get in the mix here with some of the players that have a little bit more skills. I'm falling down on the highest level leaderboard, and I can assure you that very soon we are going to see that leaderboard skyrocket in levels. Because once everyone gets rolling with high level skills and improve their artifacts more and more, it is going to be easier and easier to obtain a high level in the game. So we are definitely going to see some 100 million plus rebirths up on this board soon. I can almost guarantee you that. Sooner than you think. The arena wins shouldn't be changing too much. The quest points is definitely something that I think this board at this point either needs to be reset back to how it actually works with earning quest points by quest, or just taken out entirely and replaced with perhaps something else as more updates come in. And then there's most rebirths as well. So the quest points, there's some crazy numbers up here, which is awesome, but what I noticed, at least when we were playing, or when I was playing over the weekend on mobile, it looked like when you purchase quest points, that obviously gets added to the quest points you acquire technically, and that was getting captured on the board. So that's what it looked like. All these people with 1 million plus, my assumption is just because they bought quest points, just like you saw me. I bought some quest points. So that's how the numbers got so high so fast. If I had to take a guess, the person on top probably really wanted to get 4 of the 1% artifacts and just went ham on quest points. So hopefully that person got what they were looking for. Um, and hopefully everyone got what they're looking for. So that's it. I want to shout out to everyone in the server here. Oh, looks like a couple of my friends joined. Vexium Toxin, shout out to you, brother. And Fortnite versus PUBG, shout out to you as well. Looks like I got some chats in here, so we're going to have a good old time once we're done recording. So shout out to everyone else in the server. Hope you're all enjoying it. If you have any thoughts, comments, questions, please leave them below. If you like the content, the video, the explanations, and everything else that this channel provides, please like, subscribe, and smash that bell for notifications. We are on our way to more and more subscribers, and hopefully we can keep on climbing and spreading the content to the Giant Simulator community. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed the update. I'm looking forward to more updates for this game because it has been fun and it's definitely going to continue being fun. So, until next time, have fun, keep swinging, and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.